In this lesson, I'll be showing you how to play the song Sand Baptism by Rivers of Nihil. If you question the accuracy of this lesson, or would just like to see a demonstration of the song, there's a link in the description that leads to my playthrough video. So you might notice I'm playing it with a 6-string guitar, and Rivers of Nihil uses 7-string guitars, but fortunately there's really only a few sections in the song that actually use the 7th string, so there are very few modifications. So for you 6-string guys, you're going to tune your guitar to standard C sharp, and if you've got that 7th string, just tune that down to F sharp. And just so there's no confusion, I'm probably going to refer to the individual strings as if it were in standard E tuning, just because that's what I'm most familiar with, so don't let that throw you off. So starting with the opening riff, we have the open E, 2nd fret on the A, 4th fret on the D, and then the open G string. You're going to pick back and forth just like this. From there, we're going to move up to the 15th fret of the high E string and descend from there. So that's 15, 13, 12, 12, 11, 9, 10, 9. From there, we're going to play the open E, the 9 on the D, 11 on the G, and 8 on the B. And we're just going to pick back and forth. You'll need your ring finger to be available to switch from the 11 on the G to the 9 on the G. Open, 9, 11, 8, 9, 8, 11, 9. So this next section I'm pretty sure is played right here. But the other instruments in the song are holding out that E. So when I'm playing the guitar by itself, I like to play down here so that the open E can remain dominant. So all that is, it's just the open E with the 2nd fret on the A, and then you're going to play 4, 6, 4, open B, back to the 4, 6, 4. Or you could play it up here. So then you're going to put your distortion on, and we're going to play this. So that's open, 10, 11, 9. You'll continue that picking pattern, and then you'll switch to this. That's 7, 11, 9, 7. So you got to flatten your finger to get that 7. You play that again, and then we'll go to this chord here. So that's starting on the A string, that's 7, 9, 9, open, open. And then speed picking on the open E, I believe it's 16th triplets. This next chord is 7, 10, 9, open, open. And then 5, 7, 7, open, open. So you repeat that, and then the third time there's a variation where instead of speed picking, we're just going to chug an E bar chord. So the O, 2, 2. And then we're going to play 1, 3, 3, 2, O, O. And then speed pick. Then you're going to continue speed picking on the octave, the 12th fret. Okay, we get to the verse riff. It's kind of this hammer-on thing. We're going to pluck the open A string and go to the 5, 7, and then the 9 on the D string. Just like that. And then you're going to consistently palm mute on the open E. It's O, 7, 8, 10. So then we get to this part. That's O, 7, 8, 12, 8, 7, O, 7, 8, 7, 9, 10, 9, 7, 8, 7. When you do it a second time, the second guitar actually echoes what the first guitar is doing. So instead of going, you're going to palm mute first and then do the hammer-on riff. And then play a harmony on the open D, 9, 10, and 12. And then when you get to this part, you play that same thing but an octave higher. So this next section features the first modification for the 6-string guitar. For you 7-string guys, you're just going to play the 5th fret on the E, and then you're going to play the 7th fret, 5th fret, and open string on your 7th string, and you're just going to go back and forth. So it'll sound like this, but an octave lower. For a 6-string, guys, we're just going to play the open A string, and then to create that low sound, we're just going to do inverted power chords on the 7th, 5th, and open E and A string. It'll sound like this. Then we've got this. So you're just doing an open bar chord on the E and A string, or if you've got that 7th string, you can do that too. And then we're playing an octave on the 5th fret of the E, and then you're just going to move your pointer finger over 1 fret. The harmony part is the same thing, but you're playing on the 7th fret of the A string. Then we repeat that, but we're going to cut it off short and go right to the octave. Then we have octaves on the 5, 3, 5, 6, 10, 9, 6. It'll sound like this. The harmony will be on the A string, and it'll start on the 7, go to the 5, 7, 8, 12, 11, 8. And that'll sound like this. Now when I'm playing the guitar part by itself, I like to combine the harmonies by playing the higher harmony and just flattening my finger so that I'm getting the same note from the lower harmony. And that sounds like this. You could also do the same thing just by playing power chords on the lower harmony. Then we're back to the chorus, but with a slight twist. We're going to play the open E, the 14th fret on the A, the 16th fret on the D, and then the open G. So you're going to go to the 7, 9, 11, and then the open G. So when we get to the end of the second chorus, there's a slight variation to that chord riff. Instead of playing the 1st fret, we've got this. So after your E power chord, you're going to just do 2-note power chords on the 2nd fret, 1st fret, then the open E and A, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, open E and A, and then you're going to slide the octave on the 2nd and 3rd fret on the A string, and then slide all the way up to the 7th fret. And then you do some speed picking. So instead of the 16th triplets, you're actually going to be playing just regular 16th notes. So it's really fast. So you're just speed picking on the 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you slide back up to that chord. When you do it the second time, you're going to go to that chord there. So that's the open E, and then the 1st fret on the A and D string. So for this next section, we have this kind of breakdown riff. The pattern is A, B, A, C, A, B, A, D. So we have the A pattern, B pattern, back to the A pattern, C pattern, A pattern, B pattern, A pattern, D pattern. So for the A pattern, if you have the 7-string guitar, you're just doing regular bar chords. Since 6-string guys don't have the 7th string, it's just going to be all inverted power chords. 2, 1, 0, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 4, 2, 4. Now for you 7-string guys, you're doing all power chords, but when you hit that 4th fret, that actually is an inverted power chord, so you don't need your 7th string for that. Okay? The B pattern, O, 1, O, tremolo pick on the 3rd fret of the E, O, 1, O, tremolo pick on the 2nd fret of the E. The C pattern, you're going to do a squilly on the 3rd fret of the E, and then play 2, 1, O, 1, O. And then you just repeat that. Now the D pattern is the only part I'm not 100% sure about, but I'm pretty sure it goes like this. I know that last part's right, I'm just not sure about the speed picking part. But I think it's 3, 9, 5, 9, 5, 6, and then descending 9, 5, 7, 6, 8, 4. Then you repeat the A, B, A pattern. But we're going to end with this. That's O, 1, 4, 3. And then you're going to play octaves on the E. You're going to go 5, 4, 1. Or the harmony, which is on the A string, 7, 6, 3. Or again, you can combine both parts by flattening that pointer finger. Then we get back to this riff. And then we get to the chorus. You play that through. And then we get to the solo, which goes like this. So you're sliding up to the 12th fret of the G, 14 on the B, you just go back and forth, and then you'll go to the 10 on the E. So you're sliding from the 14 to the 17, 12th fret, string bend on the 11, 12, 13, 15, string bend on the 14, and then 15. Then we've got this tapping section. So that's a lot. So I'm just going to play it really slow. Then the second part. And again, really slow. Then we've got this little slidey section. $12, 14, up to the 19, 17, 19, down to 17, 15, 17, up to the, oh goodness, 22, to the 20, 22, 21, 19, 21, up to the 24. And after that, you're back at the chorus, and that's how you play Sand Baptism.